So I have some incredibly exciting news here about the movement of true liberals and true progressives rising up to fight back against the establishment. We hit a milestone. So I want to go through some numbers here for everybody for Justice Democrats and our partner, Brand New Congress. Listen to this. As of right now, we have 217,651 supporters. Geez, you think we're making an impact? And let me be crystal clear about this. It ain't me. It ain't us. It ain't me and Cenk Uygur and Shoykat Chakrabarti and Zach Exley, who were the founders. It ain't us. All we did was we set up just a little bit of the framework and the structure and the groundwork and gave a little bit of direction. And then once we put out that call, all you guys said, bitch, step aside, I'm in. Let us take the reins. And that's exactly what's happening. So on top of that, 8,387 nominations. That's 8,387 people who were picked to be vetted to potentially run. That's out of this world. There were a total of 41,793 donors. So remember, we're taking no corporate money, no PAC money, no billionaire money, and we're raising money from the people because we only want to represent the people. This is a populist left movement in which our policies, by the way, are virtually all of them have a majority of the country on our side. So, and that now it shows, I mean, when you have 41,793 small money donors, that shows people like, yeah, no, that's what we want, and that's what I want you to fight for. Okay, more. Nominees who are currently going through candidate training, 30. So we had 70 already got through training, 4 rounds of vetting. So we have people who are vetted in accordance with the platform. You can go read our platform at justicedemocrats.com and see exactly what we're about. 70 have already gone through all 4 stages of vetting. Now we have 30 more who are in it right now because we're serious. We ain't fucking around. No more like, oh, something, the election didn't go well for us, so maybe we could all like sit around and jerk each other off and talk about how, wouldn't it be great if somebody did like something to maybe fight back and maybe get real progressives in power? We're doing it right now. You're doing it, and you're doing it right now. We put out the battle cry, and you said, fuck yeah, count me in, let's do it. And I cannot tell you how exciting this is. Like, I'm so excited about this because we're actually doing it. It's actually happening. And are you ready for this? The most incredible fact yet. Guys, we did it. We crossed the $1 million line. We didn't even launch this thing that long ago. We already passed $1 million. The exact number is $1,024,387 raised so far for Justice Democrats and Brand New Congress. The establishment is on notice. The corporate Democrats are on notice. We're not playing around anymore. We're serious as a heart attack. You want to know why we've been so wildly successful to this point? Again, it ain't us, it's you. But it's because we're going to fight for the things that you care about and the things we should have that are you just file under the duh category. Every other modern nation has one version or another of a single-payer system, healthcare system. So we come out there and we say, that's what we want. We want a single-payer system. We want Medicare for all. That's what we want. In the U.S., 45,000 people die every year because they don't have access to basic healthcare. 45,000. That number in Canada is 0. That number in France is 0. Germany, it's 0. Britain, it's 0. Norway, Denmark, Iceland, Sweden, 0, 0, 0, 0. 45,000 here in the U.S. Half the country makes $30,000 a year or less. Over 70% live paycheck to paycheck. So we want to fight to fix that. When we have strong unions, we have a strong middle class. So let's do unionization. Let's make the minimum wage a living wage and tie it to inflation, because it is absolutely mental that in the year 2017, you could work a full-time job and not make enough money to survive and just put food on the table and keep the lights on and pay the fucking water bill. We need to fix that. We need free college. If Slovenia can do free college, then we can do free college. Especially since we go around saying, we're number one. We're number one in the world. We're number one in obesity. We're number one in military spending. We're number one in incarceration. How about we fight to become number one on infrastructure? Right now, our infrastructure gets a grade of D+. We want to make it an A+, an A++, and we want to be number one in the world in infrastructure. Update all the roads and the bridges and the airports and make you proud of your country. Make you go, yes, I'm an American, and I'm really, really happy about that. And look at this. We have a living wage. Australia's minimum wage is about $18 an hour. Ours is $7.25. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. We have millions of working poor people, over 400,000 homeless people. Did you know the government actually saves money if you put a roof over the head of every homeless person in the country? I'm not kidding. Because it costs more money when they're out there in the streets, because they end up, one day they have to go to the hospital, another day they're in jail, another day they got to go to the mental hospital. So all the resources that are needed to help in that respect, it's more than if you just put a roof over their head. Why are we not addressing that? Why are we not doing that? Fighting homelessness. Why are we not? Guys, we have 800 military bases around the world at a cost of $100 billion a year. The war in Iraq cost $7 trillion. As that's going on, they tell you, well, what are we going to do? Flint, Michigan has bad water, but we can't afford it to fix it. You spent $7 trillion in Iraq, trillions more in Afghanistan, $100 billion a year on military bases in places where they don't even want them. We shouldn't even have them. And you have the nerve to tell us, well, what are we going to do? We can't afford it. You're going to have to live with drinking water that poisons you. No. We're going to fight for the people. That's what we're going to do. Did you know? So there are 3 countries in the world that don't have paid maternity leave. Oman, Papua New Guinea, and the United States of America. Again, that's just sad. We need paid family leave by law. You need paid vacation time by law. Other modern nations can do paid vacation by law. We can't do it somehow. We're going to actually become number one in the world in relevant areas. We're going to have single-payer healthcare. We're going to have free college. We're going to have a living wage. Look, all we want is equal opportunity. We don't want equal outcome. That's pie in the sky. It's not going to happen. Nobody says the CEO should make the same as the janitor. We get it, man. We're not, we're Marxists or something. No. We believe in social democracy. Give people equal opportunity. Give them a baseline, a bare minimum, and then say, you know what, now you go make of your life whatever you want to make of your life. This stuff is common sense, and it's about justice. That's why we're Justice Democrats. So, look, it's a great day. We passed $1 million in small money donations, but we got to keep going, man. Because remember, we are at an institutional disadvantage. Because we don't take corporate money, we don't take PAC money, we don't take billionaire money. We only take it from the people. And by the way, that's not the answer forever. We want to get money out of politics. That's ultimately what we're fighting for. So, unfortunately, you have to raise money from somewhere right now because money rules the system. I wish that wasn't the case. We're fighting it to make it not the case. But right now, that is the case. So you got to take money from somewhere. We said no corporations, no PACs, no billionaires, so we're going to go to the people. So we need you. We need you, we need you, we need you. Sign your name in support of the movement, justicedemocrats.com. Go read the entire platform. Nominate somebody if they want to run. If you want to run, whatever the case is, donate, do a small donation. We need it because we need to keep moving forward and we need to win. And guys, we are fucking doing it. This is no joke. 30 people still in training, 70 already through training, 8,387 people who want to run. We're going to do it. We're going to take back the Democratic Party, and then we're going to take over the country, and we're going to get the ideas that should have already been in place.